Every story begins with a spark of wonder.
Welcome! Today we're diving into an exciting old story from Japan about a boy who discovers a secret that will change his life forever.
So let's meet a young boy named Ushiwaka. He had absolutely no idea he was born to be a hero. His story is one of Japan's most famous tales, all about hidden identities, training with mythical creatures, and finding the courage to follow a destiny he never even knew he had.
Okay, so our story kicks off a long time ago in Japan, when two super powerful families of samurai warriors were in the middle of a huge war. It was a time of big battles and legendary heroes. So, on one side, you had the Genji clan, who fought under white flags. And on the other side was the Heike clan, with their bright red flags. Well, the Heike clan won a massive battle, and they ended up capturing the wife and 3 little sons of the Genji leader who had lost.
Now, to save her youngest son, Ushiwaka's mother made a big promise. She told the Heike leader that her son would become a monk, not a warrior. So when he was only 7 years old, little Ushiwaka was sent away to live at the Kurama Temple, hidden high up in the mountains.
For years, Ushiwaka lived a really quiet life, studying and training to be a good monk, just like his mom promised. But, you know, destiny is a funny thing. It has a way of finding you. And one day, everything changed. This wasn't just any visitor. This person was carrying a secret that had been kept for years, and it was about to change Ushiwaka's life forever. Let's see what he had to say. Whoa, can you imagine hearing that? In just a moment, Ushiwaka's whole world was flipped upside down. He wasn't just some kid at a temple. He was a prince, and he had a really important job to do. From that moment on, his life had a brand new purpose.
But hold on, how could a boy who grew up in a quiet temple become a great samurai? Ushiwaka knew he couldn't do it by himself. He needed help from some very legendary teachers. So he looked to the magical mountains for answers.
So get this, every night, Ushiwaka started training in secret with the legendary Tengu. These were mythical, bird-like warriors who lived on Kurama Mountain. I mean, how cool is that for a teacher?
The Tengu taught him all their amazing fighting secrets. He learned to move super fast, almost like the wind, and to use a sword like it was a part of him. He wasn't becoming a big, strong warrior, but a really quick, smart, and agile one.
And then the time for training was over. He was ready. He took the name Ushiwakamaru, said goodbye to his life at the temple, and stepped out into the world to begin his great quest.
Meanwhile, down in the big city of Kyoto, a giant warrior monk named Benkei was causing all sorts of trouble. He was a huge guy and had a reputation for being super fierce. Now, Benkei had a pretty strange goal. He wanted to collect 1,000 swords from other samurai. So he would stand on a bridge and challenge every warrior who tried to cross. He had already collected 999 swords. He just needed one more.
And who do you think comes walking across that very same bridge, playing a song on his flute like he doesn't have a care in the world? Yup, you guessed it, the young Ushiwakamaru.
Benkei could not believe it. This small boy was faster and way cleverer than any warrior he had ever fought. Every time Benkei swung his giant spear, Ushiwakamaru would just leap and dodge out of the way. He was completely outsmarted. Finally, Benkei surrendered, right there on the bridge. So here's the really important part. By winning the duel, Ushiwakamaru didn't just get to keep his sword. He gained a powerful and loyal friend who would stick by his side forever. It just goes to show you that being clever and quick is sometimes way better than just being big and strong.
And believe it or not, this was just the beginning of his amazing adventure. Let's see how this one fight on a bridge set him on the path to becoming a true legend.
So, Ushiwakamaru grew up and finally took on his real name, Minamoto no Yoshitsune. Together with his brother and his loyal friend Benkei, he became one of the most famous and beloved heroes in the entire history of Japan. What a story! Ushiwakamaru's story really shows us that true strength isn't just about size, is it? It's about having courage, practicing your skills, and using a quick and clever mind.
Thank you for watching the Old Japanese Fairy Tales channel. We look forward to having you with us again.